Hey, what is up guys, and welcome back to the FCS Football channel. Today we are back with another match preview, this time for Manchester United versus Aston Villa, this time in the Premier League. Manchester United do come into this game sat in 7th place with 10 points from the last 15 available, so it's not a bad run Manchester United are on. But for where Manchester United want to be, we want to be close to 15 out of 15. Aston Villa, on the other hand, come into this game sat in 14th with only 6 points from their last 15. And in their last Premier League game, having obviously lost 2-1 to Brentford, they will want to put that right. Of course, in both teams' last actual game, they played each other. We played them in the FA Cup on Monday, where Manchester United did run out 1-0 victors with that 8th minute goal from Scott McTominay being the only goal of the game, in a game which, let's be real here, Aston Villa should have beaten us. Now, of course, we will be doing a watch along for this game. The details are on my side. So kickoff is at 5:30, meaning we will go live about 5ish, where we'll go through the starting lineups and we'll just have a little bit of a chat about said lineup and how we think this game will go. Now, if we move on to team news, now Aston Villa are missing quite a few key stars for them. Injury-wise, they've got both Leon Bailey and Marvelous Nakamba out injured, while John McGinn is suspended for this game after an accumulation of bookings, while they also have both Bertrand Traore and Trezeguet out at the AFCON. So they're missing quite a few key players here. Obviously, on a plus side for them, they have recently just signed both Felipe Coutinho and Lucas Digne from Barcelona and Everton. So they are available to play in this game. Of course, Coutinho wasn't available against Manchester United in the FA Cup. Today, he will be. Looking over at how they're going to likely line up, we probably will see Lucas Digne and Felipe Coutinho start in this game. Now, since Steven Gerrard has taken over, Aston Villa have kind of gone for that 4-2-3-1, so that's 4-3-3. We're going to see Emi Martinez in goal, a back four of Matty Cash, Tyrone Mings, Ezri Konsa, and either Lucas Digne, if he comes straight into the team, or Matthew Targett. Now, this is where it gets a little bit more complicated for Aston Villa. With John McGinn and Marvelous Nakamba both out, we are going to see Douglas Luiz, but who will partner Douglas Luiz in that kind of double pivot? Usually it would be a McGinn or a Marvelous Nakamba. With both of them out, we're probably going to see either a Morgan Sanson drop into that role, or what we could see is a Jacob Ramsey coming slightly deeper than he usually likes to play in that pivot alongside Douglas Luiz, which leaves our front three, or the attacking midfield three, of an Emi Buendia, a Felipe Coutinho, and a Ollie Watkins potentially, with then a Danny Ings up top. Moving over to Manchester United and their team news, Eric Bailly is out for this game. Obviously, he's gone over to Cameroon to represent Ivory Coast in the AFCON. Fortunately, Amad Diallo, we all believe he would have gone over to the AFCON, but he wasn't selected, so Amad is still available. McTominay and Luke Shaw are both out this game due to an accumulation of yellow cards. Well, of course, Paul Pogba is still out with that thigh injury he picked up during France international football. So, with that all in mind, what team is Ralf Rangnick going to play today? Well, this is him I think he might go with. Now, it's a weird one because for the first time in a long time, really, we don't know exactly what formation we're going to play. When Ralf Rangnick came in, he set out that 4-2-2 with, kind of this back four. De Gea, Dalot, it was, Maguire and Lindelof. But Varane's back and he's come straight back in, and Telles. It was then McTominay and Fred pivot. However, with McTominay out today, I think he will go with Matic in there. And then it was a front four, wasn't it? It was Ronaldo. It was that same starting lineup really, attacking wise, with Ronaldo and Rashford up top, and Bruno and Sancho as the wingers. Against Aston Villa in the last game, he didn't play that system. He played this 4-2-3-1, and I think we were better in it, and I think it suits our team more. So I feel like he might go with it again. And obviously you can see the team I think he will play. With Rashford out on the left, I think he's in dreadful form, Rashford. He doesn't deserve to be anywhere near the starting lineup, let alone actually playing in it. But I think he will. I think I think Ralph likes him. I think Ralph will go with him and try and kind of play him into form, which I don't think is a good idea because I don't think he deserves to be in there in form or not. So I wouldn't play him personally, but I think he will play. Sancho out on the right, he has to play. Bruno Fernandes at number 10, he's undoubtedly going to play. And then you don't drop Cristiano Ronaldo, do you? So Ronaldo will certainly play. The only maybe question marks is, are both Ronaldo and Sancho fit? Obviously, they missed. They didn't even make the squad against Aston Villa in the Cup due to fitness and lack of match sharpness, really. Will they be both fit and ready to play today? I think they will, so I think they should be playing. This is my team, however. I've gone for the same back four of David De Gea, Diego Dalot, Lindelof, Varane, and Telles. Like, obviously, I probably would put Shaw in over Telles, but Shaw suspended. Wan-Bissaka, I'm a big fan of Wan-Bissaka. I think Dalot played pretty well against Aston Villa. Not amazing, but not terrible. If Wan-Bissaka put in that performance, I would be saying stay in. So I'm going to keep him in there. Plus, United want to be attacking in this game. We want to be getting crosses in, and that's what Dalot's good at. So I would go with Dalot, although I'd be more than happy if Wan-Bissaka played too. Lindelof and Varane as the two centre-backs. Maguire should not be anywhere near their starting 11 at the moment. Lindelof, look, he won amazing against Aston Villa in the Cup, but I would start him alongside Varane. I think these two could potentially be our best centre-back partnership, especially considering the form Harry Maguire has been in this season. The midfield double pivot, Matic and Donny van der Beek. These two need to play together and far more often if we want to be controlling football games and dictating the game. We've not seen them anywhere near enough. When we have seen it, they've done exactly that. Think back to Wolves last season, probably the last time they really played together. We ran the show that day, and it was meant to be our B team. I think back to Watford, the last game of Solskjaer's reign. Donny van der Beek came on, was fantastic. It was only until the red card from Maguire that it all went to shit. And that was, again, both Van der Beek and Matic playing together. Front line, I've gone for Bruno Fernandes at number 10. I've gone for Anthony Martial on the left, Jadon Sancho out on the right, and Cristiano Ronaldo up top. Anthony Martial, for me, has to play. If he's not going to leave, I wouldn't be selling him anyway. But if we're not going to move him on, he has to be playing games. He's better than Marcus Rashford. He's better than Mason Greenwood as wingers. Well, he's better than just as football players in general than them. He knows how to control the ball, knows how to pass it, knows how to create. He's just an all-round better player. He has to be playing more games. And yes, I know he said he wants to leave, but that's because he's not getting first-team football. If we start giving him that first-team football, he can and would probably want to stay. I think that's better for us. He's better than both Greenwood and Rashford. He has to be playing for me. So that's why I've gone for him on the left. Sancho out on the right. Do we need to explain why? He's been fantastic, especially recently. He had a slow start to his Manchester United career, but he has really kicked on recently, so he has to play out on that right-hand side. That's where he's best. For me, Jadon Sancho and Cristiano Ronaldo, the goal scorer, again, has to play, doesn't he? You cannot drop Cristiano Ronaldo. He came out recently and done an interview. I haven't personally listened to that whole interview yet, but I've seen bits here and there about it. And he's a leader, isn't he? He is a massive leader at this club. And he needs to be playing because he's a player that has been there and done it at every single level and knows what it takes to not only win Premier League titles, but Champions League titles and how to do it year on year on year. Cristiano Ronaldo has to lead the line for Manchester United. Now, finally, about Aston Villa a little bit more and about the game in general. This is going to be a really hard game. Aston Villa, like I said, they should have beaten us in the FA Cup. They were the better team. And on another day, they would have. They missed a few good chances. They made a couple good saves. Another day, they beat us. We have to be better today. We really, really must. And I say that too often, don't I? I say, we have to be better. And then I always go, I think we will. To be honest, I don't think we will. I don't. I think we're going to play poorly. But this team has a knack of getting it over the line. I think that will be the same today. I think we'll get it over the line. I don't think we'll play great. I think we'll probably score some stupid goals, or they will make a mistake and we'll capitalise on it. Or Ronaldo will score some unbelievable goal, or we'll get a penalty or something, and we'll win the game because of that. I think it's going to be really close. I think Aston Villa will probably be the better team, especially if they play the team that I think Ralph Rangnick will play. I think Aston Villa will dominate us. But like I said, I do think we're going to get it over the line, because we always do. And that is a mark of a team capable of winning Premier League titles. That being said, teams that win Premier League titles don't do it week in, week out. Manchester United do, and that's exactly why we can't win Premier League titles. Because performance-wise, we aren't good enough. And while we still have players who are favourites getting picked week in, week out, like a Marcus Rashford, I think that will always be the case. If we went with my team, I think we could comfortably beat this Villa team without conceding so many chances and dominating proceedings. With the team Ralph Rangnick will play, I think we'll get it over the line just about, but I think Villa will be the better team. And I'm going to go for Manchester United win, like I said, regardless. I'm going to go for 2-1 Manchester United. Let me know your thoughts, but I think we'll just about get it over the line somehow. Anyway, if you have enjoyed, please do hit that like button below and subscribe if you are new and you haven't already. That would be greatly appreciated. Obviously, please do tune in for the watch along. Again, details are on my side. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one in a bit. Peace.